What's going on, everybody? RJ with RJ's Trades. Welcome to the free Sunday watch list. All right, every single week on Sundays, I go through my watch list and I talk about the market and how to make money. All right, I'm all about making you money. Okay, all I ask that you do in return is leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The links below has the links to my free Discord and as well as my Instagram, where I have tons of informational content. All right, so make sure you tap into that. Okay. We're gonna keep this one short and sweet this week. As you know, we always start off with SPY QQQ because that is the overall market. Okay, so as of right now, we are still just trending upward. Okay, now contrary to popular belief, many people think it's easy to trade at all-time highs, and it's actually not. It's actually harder to trade up at all-time highs because you don't know where the top is. Okay, nobody knew that this was gonna be the last day that SPY went up before it tanked. All right, so just do a lot of day trading until we get like a nice dip down. Then you kind of have a lot more room to work, right? So this is just a market right now where you just kind of take your money and go, in my opinion. Okay, that's what I've been doing. It's been working very well. Stay with the string, take your money and go. Don't get greedy. All right. Last week I gave out Hood, as you can see. And Hood ended up just barely making a new all-time high. We swung Hood and made money off of that. I gave away Boeing. My group made money off of Boeing. I said above 218, 219. You can see right there. All right, Boeing took off. I also talked about Apple. Now Apple did not trigger an entry, but it does have a setup that we're gonna talk about this week. Okay, so yeah, I'm super accurate, right? I'm giving these plays out. Many people bank on it for free. Okay, let's start off with SPY, the overall market here. And you always want to trade in the direction of SPY. We're still bullish, so you're looking for bullish setups until further notice. Okay, so not a whole lot, right? If on the daily, not a lot going on. If you look on the 4 hour, still not too much really that I see as far as a setup. Looks like around 619, 618 is like a support here. You see we kind of bounced off here. It was a resistance here, came down, made support here, here. So 618, 619 is support until we come back down and retest 613, which is the old all-time high. All right, so we'll see what we do when we get there eventually. Okay, so we're still bullish, and QQQ looks a lot of the same. QQQ has a tough level around 557, right? So right now 557 is the resistance, and until that is broken, you might see consolidation, or you might not get as much continuation as you would usually see. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so with that in mind, let's just go through our watch list here. I'm not gonna keep you guys super long today. Robinhood, I mean, you just need to see strength above that all-time high. So we touched all-time high, but we kind of sold off. So you want to see strength above 101. That's really what you want to see, strength above 101 at this point. So I'll just move it up here. Very simple, just looking for a continuation. I'm not looking to swing trade it unless we get back down here to 90. I would possibly buy the dip at 90, but if we don't get to 90, I'll just leave it alone. Besides the day trading it above 101. Okay, I like that one. SMCI is not, it looks good, it's just not really moving the way everybody wants it to move. Now what's probably going to happen is SMCI is probably just going to play around here a lot and have a day that it just gaps up like crazy. All right, it's probably what's going to happen, to be honest with you, just seeing the way it's moving. Still looks good, hasn't invalidated yet. I think this invalidates under, I say under 46, this is invalidated. So as long as we're kind of holding here, it's kind of up in the air. Boeing still looks pretty decent. You're just looking for a continuation on that. I did give away Boeing on Free Play Friday. I don't know what happened with Boeing, but Boeing shot up in the after hours, so Boeing might be up. Right? See, I had a little bull flag that I gave away on Free Play Friday, and Boeing is up right after hours. Well, it was on Friday. We'll see what it opens up at tomorrow morning. First play I'm gonna talk about today that I actually really like is Google. Okay, so Google right here, this is a chart pattern called a inverse head and shoulders. Okay, so your homework day is Google inverse head and shoulders. Okay, This is a chart pattern that tells you that this stock is more than likely to have a move in the upward direction, okay? So what you need here is a shoulder, head, and a neckline. All right, and you're looking for it to break the neckline to take calls, okay? This could be a really explosive day trade. Google is known for having really explosive moves early. All right, so this could be something that pops early and then sells off, so you could make some, some quick money off of that. I like it above 182. It did pop above 182 on Friday, but sold off a little bit. So one of my favorite plays this week is Google above 182. Okay, see I got 187 up there as a target, right? That's the next resistance. So you got a lot of room to work with. So Google looks absolutely amazing. My favorite play this week. Uber hasn't been doing too much lately here. Looks like they want to come back down and retest that all-time high around 94. And see if it wants to hold. So just kind of watch out for that on Google. And Apple is one. Well, I'm sorry, that was Uber. Apple is one that I like. Apple is setting up here. We had this nice run here on Apple, and now we're kind of consolidating. I think we're going to have another move to the upside. If you look here, Apple actually has a gap from 215 up to 221, right? So it has a $6 gap. So Apple looks really, really good. Safest entry is above 215. It's still $5 away, but Apple could also be a really nice swing. Apple looks good, especially here on the daily. Just kind of consolidating. It's kind of what you want to see after a nice move like this. But what you do want to be aware of as well is this is the 200 MA, right? So 200 MA is right around here as well, so that's kind of holding it down a little bit. If it finds a way to get above 200 and close above, I think Apple should get going again. All right, Apple's been below the 200 for a minute. It's been below the 200 for a hot minute since March. All right, let's see when the last time Apple was below the 200 for that long. February to May. Last time it was under the 200 for this long. Crazy run up. The time before, under the 24 minute, had a nice run up again. So it might be time for Apple to go. I'm not gonna lie. It might be time for Apple to start going crazy. And Apple's like the only stock that has not went crazy this year out of the, like the Mag 7. So, yeah, Apple could be. I think it's gonna be Apple's turn. All right. So I like Apple too. Coinbase. Nothing else to say about this one, man. I mean, Coinbase is gonna keep going. It's gonna go to all-time highs and probably be on that 500 campaign. So, looks good, man. Nothing else I can really say about that. Shopify, I don't really like. Oracle, I don't like. MU looks decent. Looks decent, but I think we have better setups that we're looking at here. DIA looks okay. Tesla's been consolidating just a little bit here. They actually look kind of decent, but we know Tesla is kind of like a meme stock at this point. You just don't know what kind of news is gonna come out with Elon and Trump. I mean, you don't know at this point. Tesla's kind of a meme stock. I'm not gonna lie. Amazon looks good as well. Amazon is trying to break out here. Has room up to 228.7, and then into the 230. So Amazon could be a nice day trade here. You can get some strength. I don't really like that day trade Amazon a whole lot. They can move kind of weird to me, but yeah, I'd rather play Google. Bitcoin's at 119, which is crazy. Lyft, PayPal took a dump, and yeah, we're back at spot. So yeah, not a whole lot this week, man. Just gonna be watching out for SPY, QQQ, and looking out for Google and Apple. All right. So Google above 182 looks really good. Apple looks good here, honestly. Probably for some longer term, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm not in yet officially. All right, not in officially yet. So we'll see. But guys, if you enjoyed this, make sure you guys let me know down in the comments. Short and sweet. Make sure you guys follow the links below. And you guys have a safe trading week. I'll try to make some videos during the week to keep you guys updated. Hop in the Discord. I'll see y'all in there, man. Make some money this week. Let's get it. See y'all later.